on at all.
Oh, weird. And we're not centered either.
I just scooted it down.
There we go.
I'm in the center of the, I think we're good. Okay. Hi, everybody.
Can we see everybody?
I think so.
You see everybody?
Oh.
Let us know. Tell us what the picture is like. Hey, Lori.
Yeah. We didn't close the blinds behind us.
Well, I
The
closed the
curtains.
blinds, but not the curtains. In about
So it's just me and you.
half hour to an hour,
Can I do that?
No,
it'll be
be good.
better.
There we are.
All right, guys. So let's make some introductions, I guess. This isn't the best lighting either. Can you get that? Babe? Can you get that light, please? I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. We're making accommodations to have more people in here. Hey, David.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's better. It's still not the best. So, one of our moderators, Kate, from Inside Kate's Kitchen, is moderating from our dining room tonight.
From the
From the
corner.
kitchen, stuck in the corner.
So Kate is here, and also behind me we've got Susan and Wayne from Grow Where You're Planted Homestead. They're here to pick up the goats this weekend, and for a visit, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that,
Well,
that was the
I-
main, yeah, that was the main
I
thing.
come to eat the dessert.
By the way, how is it?
Excellent. What'd you do, spit in?
Hi, Ellie. Welcome.
No, I'm not that mean. Unlike some people.
You didn't lick it.
That's awesome.
What's that?
So,
What do we see?
That's Susan's. But
Yeah, I'm kind of
Stir it.
full.
do what you can, darling.
If you
Okay.
taste it, stir it together. 'Cause it kind of
Enriched
separated the flavors.
Refuge. Welcome.
wow.
Howdy from Deb in North Central Washington. Wow, that's quite a ways.
Yeah, that's pretty far.
We're in Southwest Louisiana, where it's blistering hot this weekend.
It is pretty warm here.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we're all tucked in the corner, so I'm gonna kick the air down a little bit.
Good idea.
Yeah.
North Central Washington, is that what you said?
Yeah, Washington looks like a real
Well,
gathering of like minded. Yes, it
golly.
is. Thank
There's not
you.
many people here tonight.
Not yet.
It's
Oh,
just.
I haven't shared it on Facebook yet either.
Abby's not doing her job.
That's not my job.
All right, let me see. Bear with
90
me.
here in New York.
Oh wow.
That's hot too.
Yeah,
That's hot for New
that's
York.
pretty
But I
warm.
bet it's a dry heat.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
dry.
yeah, I'm sure it's a dry heat.
Okay.
Compared to here, you can cut the air with a knife here.
Oh, yeah.
And we're eating cold desserts, so
All right.
that's good.
Cool. He's having dinner.
Oh, good. He's
Oh,
eating.
David?
Yeah.
He's eating.
He's having tacos.
Hey, David, we're taking good care of her, I promise.
He's having the tacos from the meat that I froze for him.
Ah,
So he says,
Awesome.
yeah, y'all have to excuse me, I'm eating dinner. I have chocolates and my fingers are sort of messing.
Well,
We had, what was it called that we had?
gumbo.
Gumbo. We had gumbo and it was awesome. Yep. It was wonderful.
And David, we have
Oh.
plenty to send home for
David
David.
says, Amy, you cannot keep her.
Hey,
I really want to,
Workshop
though.
Preparedness, welcome.
Oh, I've had so much fun visiting.
And she's
And
made
learning.
2 batches of bone broth already.
Yes.
Kirsty.
Yes.
Oh, Kirsty's here.
7
welcome.
quarts is what I've got out of it so
All
far.
right. Look at you.
Okay.
That ice chest
No.
still ought to be enough.
All right. So
Well, I
Tell
did
us-
that huge pot, I think.
Matt and Sarah.
tell us about
No,
this
no, no,
dessert.
No, we're fine.
This is Abby's
Yeah, we'll probably
creation.
get a gallon or two.
Nobody's listening.
We'll probably get a gallon or two of gumbo to
Hey,
send
Michelle.
home just for David.
Abby made strawberry. She just calls it strawberry dessert.
It's strawberry meringue.
Strawberry meringue sweetened with honey.
It's
It's
delicious.
all like,
Frozen.
well, it's frozen, but it's sugar free.
It's fluffy.
It's got the honey in it as a sweetener, but not
Mix
much.
it together, Mom.
That was a canning jar.
My jars are pinging, yeah.
Oh, homestead Homestead Engraving is here.
Who's here?
Homestead Engraving.
Business and life.
Hi, North Star Prep Center.
North Star Prep Center. Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Abby has been making some wonderful, wonderful meals.
Hey, Abby's an awesome cook.
She is that.
And
I'm
she's
sorry,
gonna be
you
an
trying to see
awesome
the
artist.
I'm just reading.
reading over your shoulder.
I'm slow. My mom
Maybe it's the
said-
LSD kicking in? Come on.
That's right.
LSD. All right, so
Why do you give me such a good boat?
Kate,
Sorry.
Kate got here yesterday,
You don't have to eat it all if you don't want.
and Wayne and Susan from Grow Where You Planted, they're behind me. They got here today, and we have just been having an awesome visit.
And eating.
And eating.
And eating.
Eating. And eating. That from the fat guy in the back.
Here, you want some more, Wayne?
No.
Now it's not Wayne and Susan's first time being here, but it is Kate's. So before Wayne and Susan made it in today,
But
went,
not my
"Hey,
last.
Lisa."
Not my last
Not
time.
your last time.
Oh, definitely not.
Well, of course not. That's good.
So while Wayne and Susan were making the trip down, we took Kate out to see some sights, and Abby was feeding pigeons, and we just had a good time.
We took her to the big city.
Yeah, well,
Which
Lake
is small
Charles.
compared to where she's from.
living miracle. Hey, Kathy.
Michelle P said she went to put some neem oil on her plants and it was raining, so she got an ice cream cone for her child, herself, and the dog, and she thought of me.
Oh.
Because of my weirdness with the licking of the ice
Can't
cream
lick
cone.
ice cream.
What? You don't lick ice cream?
No,
No,
because you don't want to
the
see
whole
your
licking
tongue.
thing.
You don't want to see your
She doesn't want to watch anybody lick an ice cream.
I'm licking your whole bedroom.
tongue. No, you're not. You're not doing that.
Vincent is here, y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
Henry.
Vincent Shop. Hey, Henry, how are you?
And Howie.
Howie!
Culture.
I'm gonna go dump a bottle of vinegar.
And
on her
and
waist.
Jen,
Hey, Lisa.
Fairy Tale Creations. Jen is here.
Did they feed
Lisa
us?
Lee says she wants to know if y'all fed me snakes.
Well, I don't think we've even seen a snake.
Nope, not yet.
No.
No. I haven't seen but one
That's okay.
this
The week
year.
is young. The week is young.
Now tomorrow
No, y'all can.
we are going to an alligator house.
They're going. Yeah, yeah.
Susan will go too, and I will
Susan
take
go.
pictures.
We will take pictures.
Uh-uh.
It'll be a good video.
It's really neat. You get to go to the alligator house, and they have a couple alligators that are actually living there in captivity.
You can hold one.
But
No, I can't.
they're in a natural habitat and things like that. They're well taken care of, and they actually raise the baby alligators that you can hold in your hands.
I have a picture
Everybody else
somewhere.
can hold it. Susan's gonna stay in the car.
We're gonna wrap one around her neck.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
I agree, Fairy Tale Creations. Baby gators are cute.
Oh Lord, here come the gators.
Uh-uh.
Oh, Legacy Home and Garden is here. It says, what are we discussing tonight? Well, we're talking about our visit with our guests and how much fun we're having, and just basically whatever comes up. What do you guys want to talk about?
Kind of like David's in my stream. We
Yeah.
always just say, what do you want to talk about?
Let me ask this question. Anybody got any advice on goats other than y'all?
What you trying to say, Wayne?
Not saying anything, just trying to broaden my horizons.
How far are we from Avery Island?
About an hour.
Yeah, Dee, we're over we're nearest Lake Charles. I'm sure you know where that is. Dee is from here in Louisiana.
I thought you were a restaurant at first.
In a restaurant.
Oh. Nope, this is our dining
Yeah,
room.
this wall right here is our normal backdrop. We just kind of turned everything so we could make room for everybody.
Put everybody in the back.
We had to shift
quit
things
making
around.
the fat jokes.
David says, "Did you say ghosts?"
Oh,
I guess I need to grab a bowl of something.
Hey, Mary Beth.
David, I hear you were stationed at Offutt Air Force Base. Thank you for your service, and we sure ate a lot of dirt up there in all them cornfields. I was stationed there from 85 to 97.
Showing your age, Wayne.
I know.
Oh, and
Thanks.
I said Wayne.
Hello.
Lori,
Nobody else knew that.
Lori Austin has a question.
Yep.
Why are her vegetable plants turning yellow?
Lori, I don't know where you are, but I know where we are in Southwest Louisiana. The heat and humidity is just awful, and all of our plants are
Thank you. I'm
suffering.
doing one of the best places I ever was.
Me too, David.
Hi, Emma, Sonny's place. Yeah, somebody on Facebook was asking that same question, and it seems that everybody's having that issue. I think it's just the heat and humidity.
Ours are due
Is
to the
she
heat.
south?
Laura, that's right. Laura's in New York.
Okay. Add a little bit of nitrogen. Yellow usually means low nitrogen.
You can give that a shot. Yeah.
Give that a shot and see if that helps. It's usually down here in the south unless it's 90 degrees and
87% humidity.
87% humidity.
We're
Yeah.
doing, oh, there we go, it came back.
Oh, 87, that's a little low.
Yeah,
Well, that's for us. That's for us. I'm not talking about down here for you folks. Down here, y'all like 99.9.
Just give them a little shot of
Hey, if it
nitrogen,
rains,
give them a
it's
couple of weeks, and see if they green back up.
Yeah. I don't know if you could hear that. Say that again, Wayne.
I said, just give them a little, who was we talking to?
Lori Austin.
Lori, just give them a little shot of nitrogen, blood meal, or
Yeah.
any kind of nitrogen, and just,
Is that granular?
you can, yes, that's what you do. You can, I mean, it all depends on how bad you wanna go organic. You can use blood meal,
rabbit manure.
anything, just water it in really well and give them a couple of weeks. And if it's nitrogen related, then they'll perk back up and be green in no time.
Yeah, if it's heat related, there's not a
Yeah.
whole lot you're gonna do other than putting shade cloth, maybe.
Yeah, was it her that said, it was 90 degrees today?
Yeah,
Yeah, then it may be the heat.
yeah.
Tomatoes really go, especially certain breeds, certain varieties.
She also said it's humid.
Yeah,
Oh,
and-
wow.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
So
If
that's
it's heat related, tomatoes really don't, you gotta have a variety that handles heat well.
Yeah.
We all suffer from that. We wanna try different things, and
Our tomatoes are just about done because of the heat and humidity.
yeah, already. I want to say welcome to Juniper Farms and Gary B.
welcome.
Fish and seaweed emulsion. Yep.
Yep, you
Yeah.
can try that, yep. Any kind of nitrogen, just to see if it'll help.
Thanks,
It-
Sonny's Place. That's a really good recommendation.
And
Howie's asking
Amy-
where's Dave?
Amy said something about shade. That's the only other thing. You can stick up, you can buy different shades of shade and
Shade
stick it
glow.
on.
Kirsty said, I forgot how much y'all's lives make me hungry.
Makes us hungry too.
that's why everybody says they grab a snack before coming here.
It's the peas, beans, and spaghetti squash
Who said
that are yellowing.
Yeah, peas don't like heat, beans don't like heat, and spaghetti squash don't like heat. So it's probably heat if it's all.
Yeah.
It's all propped up on you.
You can try the nitrogen. If it's hot,
Yeah.
that's just the way life goes. You might can put some shade on, but I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just so hot.
shade doesn't
No,
lower the heat
no. it
or
doesn't.
humidity. So I
Yeah.
mean, it's a valiant effort though.
Yeah, Howie, I need to go watch her tomato canning video too because I could use a refresher.
Hey, Biggie, here at Caswell.
So what are we cooking tomorrow, Abby?
Yeah.
Cookie dough balls.
What?
What?
Abby's making edible cookie dough balls tomorrow.
What?
And wait. They are sugar free.
What?
and delicious.
And
Isn't that?
and gluten free.
Yep, gluten free.
Three Musketeers Homestead, welcome.
Good deal.
It's been so long since we've seen you.
We need a monitor like Kate's.
Yeah, I know. Thing's huge.
I know, right? I can read the chat from right here. I can read the chat from here now.
Sonny's place has only done 4 to 5 pounds so far, but still going. I am not doing well. I'm not getting my steps.
David's having
I'm
trouble
not
getting the
eating
burgers
right.
in the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what this week is going to look like. Hopefully I haven't gained too much. Let me put it that way.
We've had rice 2 nights in a row. My blood sugar is suffering because of it.
At least this dessert is sugar-free.
And so
And it's good.
And
The
it's
dessert
very-
she's
it's very
making
light.
tomorrow is sugar free too, and with those we limit ourselves to
Thank you,
2 a
Kathy.
day. That's what we've been doing, and it works for the most part until
No.
there's 3 in the bowl left.
Yesterday evening,
That's the oldest
think it was-
difference, 3 McCall.
it was about
Oh, you got
7:30.
McCall.
He's a grouchy old man, is what we call him.
I noticed, like, I looked at my step count and I didn't even have 5,000 steps for the day. So I got busy.
Awesome, Mary Beth.
What? 6 pounds, nice. So I got busy and I walked just relapse around our property and I got my 10,000, but I was exhausted. I was pouring sweat.
Oh, it's
that
hot.
late in the evening.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Hey, Sky at the white picket fence.
Well, so far I'm down 10 pounds since we started,
They're showing an
and I'm
Alaska.
just kind of holding
Now we
at the
can
10
start the
pounds,
party.
but
I
I'll
got
take
her
it.
10 pounds.
You want to eat my dessert?
No.
I'm still working on this bowl. She gave me. I
it's
think,
okay. I fixed
Oh,
too
I'm sorry.
much
Good
for
night.
everybody, but I
Good night,
finished it.
Howard.
You gave me the biggest bowl in the house.
But didn't everybody got the same amount?
Kathy says, congratulations, Amy.
Well, thank you.
1% every day. 1% better every day. That's what I keep telling myself. And that's the thing. We should shoot for doing not better than your neighbor, but better than you did yesterday.
Yep.
And then I'm having trouble living by that right now, though. I'm enjoying the
What
visits.
kind of diet are we doing? A seafood diet?
Three Musketeers. Jason from Big Bear Homestead challenged me to a weight loss challenge, and I'm in week 5. And I don't know. I'm struggling.
5 weeks already?
This is week 5.
Wow.
We're putting out videos on Sundays with our
I see
updates.
food and I eat it. Kate.
Seafood diet.
Yep.
You on the seafood diet?
Seafood and I eat it.
That's what
The Apple Watch has been helping. I got a fitness watch from Amazon. I wasn't ready to spend the extra money on a Fitbit or anything like that. I just kind of wanted something
Did y'all
to
see
count my
Sean Alaska
steps.
on there?
Mhm.
Did he come
Sean
on?
in Alaska,
Yeah.
yeah, he's here.
And it pairs up with my phone because a lot of times I'm walking around in the garden and I don't have my phone with me. So according to my phone, I would only have like 1,000 steps a day. And as of right now, I'm almost at 10,000 for the day.
My diet is out the window. Mom gave me date cookies. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Be ready today. Welcome back. Enriched Refuge says, just making huge garden fresh salad and grilled grass-fed tenderloin steaks.
Oh, that's nice.
I need to go to their
We're-
house.
I'm at the top of the food chain and I want to stay there, and that sounds wonderful.
Bought elderberry cuttings and only 2 rooted so far. How long should roots take? It depends.
What do you have them in? Are they in water or are they in soil? This is kind of the wrong time of year for elderberry.
Well, it's not this hot everywhere though.
Well, it is in New York
Wrong time of
Obviously.
year to do what to elderberry?
To root
to
it.
start them.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm cold.
I think you're only supposed to do it with an hour in a month, right? I think I heard that somewhere. Did y'all tell me that?
I think I heard that recently too. Another ping.
Yep.
With canning jars over there.
I think I heard it's difficult. You can do it, but it's difficult
Oh,
in
see.
June and July.
Kathy says it's 90s in Minnesota,
Man,
Michigan, and in water at first, not rooting hormone in soil. We don't normally use rooting hormone. We keep them in water
Until they get roots.
until they start putting on roots. And then,
does every one of y'all take roots though? 'Cause
No.
no, not every one of them does.
Not every one of them will.
Yeah, I've never had 100% germination.
No.
North Shore Preparedness wants to know
Sure.
what's being canned.
Bone broth.
Bone broth.
Bone broth.
Kate.
Good ear.
Amy got a new Instapot.
Kate got us an Instapot. And we bought it this morning.
Yeah.
And since this morning, we've already done 2 batches of pork bone broth. So I've got 7 quarts
Where-
sitting on the counter.
Whereas one batch of bone broth on the stove took Amy 18 hours
Yeah.
before. So huge difference.
And my house doesn't smell like.
North Shore
J-Lo,
Preparedness
welcome
wants to know
to-
how you
Bones.
like it.
I love it. I absolutely love it. That's going to be a daily thing. I didn't think I would use it, but now knowing how to use it, oh, that's going to be a game changer.
Metal for breakfast. That's a new one. Welcome. Instant pots are great, very versatile. Yeah, we're learning that very quickly.
And there's an app for it on my phone full of recipes. You can make tons of cobblers and stews and like from breakfast to desserts.
Barbecue.
Brandon Landry's. That's my friend.
Hey Brandon, how's
He
it
says,
going?
we'll be 90s here for the next 2 days in northern Indiana.
Oh, I wondered who it was. The medal for breakfast is North Shore Preparedness brother.
Oh,
Cool.
Awesome.
Good deal.
He's in Michigan.
Ninja Foodie Instapot. This is Instant Pot brand, I believe.
Did you see what David said?
no,
No.
I'm
He
struggling
said,
to
like
keep
I
up.
said, Amy, every time you use it, you'll think of Kate. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
And that'll be an everyday thing.
Off kilter. Hey Haas, what's happening? What's your recipe for bone broth in an Instapot?
I put the bones in there. You can add carrots or onions or any kind of vegetable or scraps that you want and just top it with water. I mean, it was really that simple. Close the lid
no
and turn it
salt
on.
even, right?
No, I didn't even add any salt. I didn't do onions or anything because I use this pork broth when we make our homemade dog food. So the dogs can't have onions and garlic and things like that. So I just use plain pork broth. No salt or anything.
Living Miracle says hers isn't an Instapot, but it's on the same page and love would never give it up.
Hey, off brands are great. If the price is right, I'm good for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got right now 4 dehydrators. My mom decided she needed hers back.
Tara's asking what happened
Inquiring
to
minds
the
want to know
bunny.
what happened to the bunny.
Yep.
There was 3 actually.
Yeah, there was 3 bunnies, baby bunnies in the garden, and I think the mama has moved them now.
Oh, Dawn's here. Hey, Dawn.
Super excited.
Yeah, so either the mom took the baby bunnies out, or the baby bunnies got out because they're not in there anymore apparently.
I don't know what the temperature is on the Instapot. Do you?
It's automatic. The time and the temperature is
Yeah.
automatic.
Yeah, it's
You
Push
just
a
push
button.
a button that says broth.
And
Yeah,
if you don't
soups
want
are-
sweet food in the Instant Pot
soups or broth.
to take on the flavor of broth because of the ring, you can get more silicone rings to use for different foods.
Yeah, Kate was telling me about that. I'm gonna have to
Oh.
order some.
See, I wasn't in here to learn about all that stuff.
Yeah, I know.
So,
The boys were in the living room talking boy stuff.
talking boys.
Hey,
Being tough and
being
pounding
all
our
honesty,
chests and
Stop
all
that.
we worried about, all we was worried about is when it said ding and you said time to eat.
That wasn't even the food for supper.
Oh. My bad. Yeah, we were being tough in there.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and order a new dehydrator though, since my mom took hers back. I really liked the magic mill that she had, And
That I have.
Kate just purchased the same one I was looking at. So, and she's given great reviews on it. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and bite the bullet and do that. They're a little on the pricey side, but they're really worth it. This one is a 10, it's 10 trays.
It's what?
10 trays?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it, oh man, it was
My
fantastic.
Crawford was way pricey.
Really?
Way pricey, almost 3 times the amount.
Wow.
And it was also 10 trays, and it was also all stainless steel. And I
Yeah.
used it almost every day for 4 years until I wore it out.
I will be right back.
He's gotta go take food.
I gotta go.
Oh, your show preparedness is with that, and I borrow 5 dehydrators.
I'll come up and make coffee.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna help her make coffee.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ready? I'll get out. Then I need my bowl.
Hey, if you knock it down, you know, it's all your stuff anyway.
That's my stuff,
Wait,
that's
does-
your stuff.
does every-
You put it up there.
Ninja
Need
Foodie
to
has
talk
all
to you
the
about that
modes,
after a while too.
does everything including roasting, air crust, bake, dehydrate, etc. Wow.
I did not know that. Well, I was, Dawn, I was convinced I did not need an Instant Pot.
Miss Kay,
I just didn't need
you
it.
want coffee?
And
My cup is in the other room though.
Oh, okay.
it's
And
not,
my creamer's
it's
in
up there.
And
That's not hers.
was it over there? Okay.
The-
Yeah,
The black one is hers.
Oh,
Oh, this
And my
one?
The
creamer
blue one
is in
is
the
mine.
refrigerator.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep. And the lid is near it, yeah.
the wash a spoon.
No, I was really convinced that I did not need an Instant Pot, that I would use it.
Making the broth alone is worth it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm seeing that
We made 2 batches
really quickly.
very quickly, and it's already cleaned up and ready to go.
Everyone needs an instant pot. Yeah. We were sold quickly.
Yep.
One batch of bone broth and we were.
I really didn't see the point. I'm one of those that I don't really like a whole lot of gadgets. I like doing things the old fashioned way. But
Hey,
I don't
Freaky
know.
Geek. Wow, Abby sure aged fast.
Who said that?
Yeah, Freaky Geek.
Oh man.
Who's the lady in the green top? That is Miss Kate from Inside Kate's Kitchen.
Freaky Geek comes to mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So anybody who doesn't know, this is Kate from Inside Kate's Kitchen. She's moderating from right here in the room with us tonight.
She's here. She made it all the way from San Antonio, Texas.
Hang on.
Oh,
And this is Wayne from
I had to wait so
Planted
long.
Homestead.
Do you want to go?
Don't you-
And Miss Susan is here too.
We're
Susan.
from South Arkansas.
There you go.
Southeast Arkansas.
Southeast
what about an air fryer?
Oh, the.
I've heard about the air fryer, and again, that's one of those things I don't know if we would use. We don't eat a whole lot of fried foods.
I have a feeling I'm gonna be getting one soon. I'll let you know.
Oh boy. So if Kate gets one, and
But the whole point is.
I'm gonna
air
watch-
fryers, you
David
can
has
fry
been
food
threatening to
that's
buy
not
one
that
for me
way.
for a while. So,
Metal for breakfast says you get to
he
see
may
who
decide
boots
to do
you.
it. I never know.
Because Kate's here moderating.
Oh,
So
yes?
You get to see who boots you.
yep.
Nice.
I don't see the hype about air frying. About frying air.
I don't either, but then I don't have one, so I don't know.
Right. And see, I was the same way. I can't really say whether I would use it or not because I have no idea. Because I don't have one. I've never used one.
Did you
David.
see what David said?
The short version of Inside Kate's Kitchen being there is because she was not going to give up on the bash, COVID or not. Yeah.
Yep. I am so glad that she came though.
But
We are having so much fun.
Brandon says we love our
We
air
really
fryer.
are.
Didn't know we needed one till we got it. Yeah, that's how we're feeling about the Instapot. So
Yeah.
we're probably gonna end up with an air fryer too.
Thank you very
Homemade
much.
KFC.
I'm really enjoying the Instapot. Just making the 2 batches of bone broth today. Like we came home at 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
So between 2 and
that's that.
7, we've made 2 batches of bone broth.
Sarah says they use it every other day.
Wow.
So Brandon is my friend from Indiana that we went and visited last year, and Tara is his wife.
Well,
Michelle,
he's still welcome for the live stream.
Yeah.
Even though he knows you.
Michelle asked about Rachel. Rachel is fine.
Oh, she was just having a family day.
She took a family day today and didn't do her live. She was spending time with her kids and grandkids, I believe, and they had a field trip or outing or whatever you want to call it. And she will be. I'm sure she'll be back next week because she will be here next week.
Insta Weber, an Insta cast iron skillet.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Sean, tell me more.
Insta cast iron skillet.
Hey, Mama Z. Oh, Mama Z's here, Abby. You know what that means? It's 8:30.
Is it already?
Yeah.
Yep. Wow.
Metro NC raid.
Sean, I want to hear about the Instant Weber and the electric cast iron skillet.
North Shore Preparedness says he's just funning.
Oh,
I think he's being
Oh.
silly.
okay. Because if that's out there,
Your chat really rolls. Sometimes
take
it does.
my
Yeah.
money,
Thank you, baby.
please.
Frozen foods
Try
like fries,
moderating
nuggets,
this
etc.
thing.
Tastes like it was fried without all the oil. Reheating foods works really well too.
Because it's empty.
Hey, Living Roguelike, welcome.
Brandon, you do know
Yeah,
nuggets.
you didn't travel through Conroe.
There's no nugget
No,
on a
past the
chicken,
Conroe
right?
exit, but I didn't go.
Yeah,
They're all
Conroe I think
always-
is further north.
They're not either.
I think it's
That's
west.
gross.
No judgment, but I'm cold.
Copper Kettle Ray.
From
There she
here,
is.
yeah.
Say it.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hold on, Abby.
cold.
Abby.
You're cold?
Yes, I'm cold. Leave me
But
alone.
cast iron can cook everything. So wrong.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
he is not wrong. That
Oh
is
no,
true.
I love the
You didn't
cast
grab
iron
your
pot.
poncho?
Oh.
Abby, grab it.
Abby.
Oh,
My
my God.
poncho.
Yes.
Oh my heavens.
Kate came bearing gifts of crocheted goodies.
You see what Sean said? He said, I just put Insta in front of Weber and cast iron.
So as soon as Abby comes back, she'll be able to show you what Kate made for her. But while we're waiting for that, since there's a whole mess of new people in here, thank you Copper Kettle Farms for that.
Copper Kettle was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kate is here from
Hi.
Inside Kate's Kitchen, moderating right here in our dining room. And behind me are Susan and Wayne from Grow Where You're Planted
Howdy, howdy,
Homestead.
howdy.
They're here visiting for the
David
weekend.
was gonna ask about the shawls and poncho. I absolutely
It's warm.
love that. Look at her.
Look at
It's
this.
warm.
Does it
And
got
this is-
sleeve
this
like
is
a
crochet.
snuggie?
Nope.
That's crochet.
Crochet.
Yeah, that's
It's beautiful. She did
It's
an
like Clint
amazing
Eastwood wearing
job.
Thank you.
Who?
Copper Kettle says,
Absolutely.
hey, Susan and Wayne.
This again?
Who
Hey,
says it?
Copper
Hey,
Copper
Copper.
Kettle.
Abby, Abby.
Abby, do
Let's
you
see.
not
Abby.
know who Clint Eastwood is? You know, he got the poncho, he kind of looks like.
No.
Oh, my heavens. We got to talk. Let's not get far.
Copple Ketter.
Let's
There
not
you
get
go.
far.
Copper Catter, there she is.
Couple Catter.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I missed one. Pete. Pete's Little Homestead is here. Welcome.
The chat is really moving tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited. Although it's kind of
Thank you for the call.
You're welcome.
like messing with
Yeah,
my
thanks,
eyeballs.
I'm looking over your shoulder.
Go for it, Wayne.
I'm looking over your shoulder.
Mary Beth says I had a poncho back in the 70s. Love it.
Oh, she is gonna use that every day during the winter time because when she sits at her computer
up
to
and
do
ball.
schoolwork,
No, yeah.
I would wear one
and
if it looked like Clint
she gets
Eastwood.
really cold. So that was
Would.
like the absolute perfect thing for her.
Had a raccoon raid last night. I saw that on Facebook.
What?
She said at 1 a.m. she had to go chase raccoons away from her dad's chickens.
Oh,
my.
no!
Did you get them all? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go out in my underwear with a shotgun when I get my chickens. It's not gonna be pretty.
Not for your neighbors, no.
I don't have any neighbors. I
Oh,
don't
Thank
have any-
goodness.
Oh, show them your arm.
Oh, no, they don't want to see my arm.
You so should have done a video on that.
Yeah.
You could demonstrate how you cut yourself with a
I've
chainsaw.
already
Just
got
like-
a plan.
Just like make sure the light can see it.
They can't see it from here.
Oh, I bet they can.
Oh, I
They
bet.
can't
No,
see
your
it.
hand is behind Brett's head.
Oh, my hand is behind.
No,
There you go.
look, I can see it. I'm
Can
looking.
you see it? Can
Yeah.
you see it?
Wayne's got a
That's
There
fancy.
you
what
go, now
not
they
to do.
can see
That's
it.
being stupid with a little chainsaw. It'll get
see
you.
that?
It bites.
David says just the underwear, the shotgun is overkill. They take one look and be gone forever.
That's right, David.
Oh, there we go.
That's right. You got me.
Yeah, Wayne had a mishap with a chainsaw. And that was days ago. That was not here.
Yeah,
No, we didn't do it
no,
here.
I was getting ready for these goats and chickens that I'm bringing home, and I got in a hurry.
Yeah.
Be careful with
Yes.
the chainsaws.
J-Love
Don't ever take them for granted. Don't ever do. Yeah, you're right. Who said that? J-Love. J-Love, you're absolutely right.
Lucky to have it
My doctor actually said as far as chainsaw injuries go, it was kind of lame. I told him the next time I bring him an arm. Yeah, but it is no North Star. I have been around chainsaws all my life. I've never had a scratch. Oh my gosh, son!
Not
No,
gonna
that
happen,
is not
Sean.
going to happen.
We don't want to see him in a kilt.
No, sir.
No, y'all don't.
Other parts may be gone. I know.
Oh God, Wayne.
But anyway,
There's kids in here.
no, y'all be careful with the chainsaws. We use them every day.
Chainsaw and poncho.
They're an absolute necessary.
No.
I'm not a big safety Susan, but
Chain
boy,
no
I tell you what, it for a little bit it for a little bit
Oh.
it spooked me. It was,
What's that?
but
Read what you still came in.
Oh, hey, Reap, what you
hey,
say?
Reed, who is this? Is this Jareth or Todd?
I bet it's Todd.
Three
Or
Musketeers
maybe
dad.
both of them.
Well, it might be. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, be careful
Usually
with
when
the
I
chain.
see Reap in chats anywhere, it's usually Todd.
It's usually-
Jared's usually busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a mission
In the
to
Jared-
get
She's
you-
doing,
Jared-
she's doing all the work.
Oh,
That's
they're-
right.
She said they're
Oh,
both.
this is-
Oh,
They're both here.
there?
Oh,
Okay, all
awesome.
right, okay, well, I was gonna say that Jared's usually running the place and Todd's eating
That's what I was
or
thinking.
something.
We know who's
She's
in
probably
charge.
cooking
We know-
and everything
We
else.
know who wears the pants in the family.
She's busy taking care of it all.
And we'll be up there Saturday, by the way, guys, so y'all be
Jareth
looking
is
for us.
listening too.
Yep.
But just be careful with the chainsaws. Don't ever take them for granted. They'll
Alright.
kick back on you, and then there you go. You got a big wound to tell your grandkids.
Or a machete,
Or a
or a
machete.
safety cutter.
A safety cutter is not ever supposed to cut you.
Or a sawzall.
Or a sawzall, or a grinder. I got a scar on my belly
Oh,
that
yeah,
nobody wants
yeah.
to see on a
Oh, yeah.
grinder.
Oh my God.
But you're free to use all the sharp kitchen knives you want.
That's right. That's right. And make sure they're sharp. They hurt less.
I've been hurt more
Sean
times
said
with
no one
dull
wears
kitchen
pants in my
knives than with
family.
sharp ones.
He wears a kilt.
What?
Yeah. What's that?
It's
Zen-
sorry,
Incense
that's
Shop
the
says
worst thing you
his mom's dad
Not yet, Brandon.
cut through a steel-toe boot with an axe.
Oh,
Ow.
Lord of mercy. That was a heck of a
Oh.
swing.
Ouch.
Did I miss the dad joke segment?
Oh, we haven't done dad
It's the
jokes.
perfect week for them.
Oh, right.
It
What
is.
is it?
It's Father's Day weekend.
Dad jokes.
Oh.
Abby got me with one earlier.
Does
Couple
Abby
days
make
ago.
rice pudding?
I've never tried it.
What?
I don't like rice pudding.
I've never
Oh,
tried
we
it.
almost lost a finger.
Is
with
that
a
like
second.
tapioca? I don't know if
Yes, it would be very similar to tapioca.
I don't know if I've ever eaten that. I've eaten tapioca, but I don't know if I've eaten
My
rice pudding.
You'll eat boudin, but you don't know about rice pudding?
my friend John, who passed away, he was a mutual friend with Brandon, who's here in the chat. John's middle finger got caught in. It was.
David said another thing to buy is pass a pressure washer over your foot.
Yeah,
Ow.
you're
Oh.
right. That's
John-
another thing. We
John
do
got
all
his-
kind-
John got his finger caught in a miter saw, I think.
Oh.
I want to say it was a
Ouch.
miter saw. And it filleted down his finger like this.
Oh.
And he had to get it all surgically put back
That
together.
hurts.
So his finger was permanently like that.
I never noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Abby.
Abby, you have to
Little
lick the
robot.
rice
Yeah,
pudding.
so they correct.
Oh, that's it. She's done for. Everybody knows about it, so she's.
Oh, now.
Eros Arroz con leche, which is a Mexican
I
rice.
thought that was Mexican corn pudding.
Arroz.
Arroz is rice, but I
Yeah.
always think of it as corn.
Okay. I didn't know how do you say it?
Arroz con leche.
Arroz.
Legacy Home and Garden, hello. We are from southeast Arkansas, about 6 hours from where we're at now, just straight up the road.
Straight north.
Yeah, just straight north from these guys.
If you don't have scars, you haven't lived.
Right.
You know what?
If you don't have scars, you haven't lived.
That's correct, but yes, and we use all those tools. I know we do on a homestead. You can't get by without them, but man, y'all just be careful, because I've never had a scratch from a chainsaw, but I got one now.
I've got a scar from a Vienna sausage can. Does that mean I'm
That's right, you got a Vienna sausage can.
She did. She opened the can, and I don't know how, but she took the lid of it and rolled it across the top of her hand, and it cut like a knife. I mean, it was pretty darn deep.
So
I'm like, Abby, how?
we're
Look at here. You see this?
Broussards are the experts on the growing the okra, Pete.
Where we at? Where we at?
That's from an iron.
Um,
It was iron. It was-
well, we do have a video.
So we all get them.
We have a video on growing okra.
I'm trying to remember.
Does that video include cutting?
Look for our playlist, and that'll help narrow it down. We have a playlist for
You gotta
okra.
whip your,
I don't remember exactly
you
what.
beat your stalks.
We don't.
Okra?
We
You don't
haven't.
beat your
No.
Really?
No.
Jareth from Reap What You Sow says you gotta beat them.
I don't doubt it.
I've heard that.
I don't
I
doubt that
beat
that'll
mine.
help. No, it makes sense because I know with fruit trees, if you tap on them with a baseball bat, is what I've heard, it'll help like put the energy to the
Jareth,
fruit.
you're on here. Don't you whip your okra?
That's the first time
Switch 'em?
I've ever
You switch it. You
heard
switch
that.
them.
I switched mine last year.
Yeah, we switched all after we
And
produced
I
a
wasn't
lot of
doing
okra
that,
from our
and then
feed.
Wayne said something about it, and I switched them one day,
And the
and
next
a couple of days later, I had pods everywhere.
That is the first time I've ever in my
What
life.
happened? What I miss?
Yeah, she said, "Yep."
Yep,
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 she
she switches them. I thought she did. Takes a switch and switches them.
Hey, be Mr. McCool.
Wow, I have never in my life heard
Helps
that,
'em-
and I've
helps
grown okra all my life.
It makes sense because when you stress the plant, they put the energy into the fruit, the reproduction. That makes sense.
I'll be darned.
Bev JS.
The hotter it is,
UK.
and the other thing, the hotter it is, the better an okra likes.
Is
It
the thing with
loves
the
hot
fruit
weather.
trees true?
I've got a friend back home that's got them in a hot house, and then sometimes it can get 120, 125 degrees in there, and he produces okra all the way up to Christmas.
Okay, y'all better not be pulling my leg, because if somebody videos me out there at 5:30 in the morning beating on my okra plants,
Take a newspaper, go out there and just whip the stalks.
Hey, Teresa.
Um,
Now, Legacy Home and Garden
Legacy Home
asks,
and Garden. Oh,
Broussards
we-
and grow where you planted. Do either of you grow herbs for salves or tinctures?
we grow herbs
We haven't tried turning. We have things like comfrey and elderberry
and
and
echinacea.
other herbs, but we haven't tried turning them into salves or tinctures.
Let
yet.
me ask you. Let me
See,
ask
I
you a
use-
question.
Now, I do make some salves and stuff like that, but I make mine with essential oils. I have different
Combinations, yeah.
combinations that I put together for different things, but I use essential oils.
See, I haven't
on
ever
them.
tried using the actual herb.
I haven't either. I do want to try doing that, but I hadn't
Yeah.
got that far
I
yet.
use, the little yellow flowers.
Dandelion.
Dandelion. I use dandelion to make all
What
kinds
was
of
that?
skincare salves and things like that.
start
But
looking
you know,
for a
every part of the
masochist.
dandelion's also relevant.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Back to the tinctures. Are we talking about the stuff with alcohol in it? Because it don't last long around my house.
Oh,
David wants to know if he has to start looking for a masochist tree.
That's funny.
A Fishes and Loaves life says a ticked off orchard owner.
And that's exactly what I would feel like. I'm beating my trees.
Yep, that's what I saw. Well,
Well,
I'm gonna
it
tell you,
takes it-
Jared
it
produced
takes
some
it-
serious
Oh,
okra,
it
and
was
she ripped the
deleted?
plants. So
I bet
it,
you taking them and shaking them, will that do it?
well, probably.
Probably, but
Probably.
because
I imagine-
it takes all the,
Yeah,
like
stress,
he was
just
talking
stressing the
about,
plant.
you know, it's putting energy into making the thick stalk and, you know, to hold it
Jared-
up. Well, that's taking all that energy it puts it
Jared, do you know
to
why?
try to
Are you still
reproduce.
on?
Got me chuckling. Imagine some guy whooping the bejesus out of his trees.
Well, now I
I'd say-
have heard that about oak trees. You don't baby an oak tree. You need its roots to go deep, so you don't baby it. You let the wind
Yeah, but
kick it.
oak trees don't have deep roots.
They
I
don't
know,
have
that's what I'm
taproot.
saying.
I need
But
a-
you don't baby it.
I need a
If
good
you-
recipe
yeah,
for
but if you don't
calendula
bake it, then
salve.
it makes it grab in better.
Or anything I can use my calendula for.
I'm so
Have a
sorry, I
million
don't even
flowers.
know what that is.
Don't you?
Nope.
You
I
had
didn't
it?
I
even-
had some calendula, but it
I don't
didn't make
even know
it.
what that
Didn't do well.
is.
What did I just come in
No,
on?
no, short. You're just gonna play
Do you
Beethoven.
know
You're
what
gonna
you
have a
can use
soft board,
calendula
no
for?
short.
Share.
Pardon?
I
You
share.
don't. You,
Hey,
okay.
is there anything you can use calendula for?
I know it's edible. You guys talk, let me go look in my herb knowledge.
Oh, she gonna look it up. She has got.
Yeah.
We
Sounds too
finally
much like
planted it in my
calendula,
garden
you
this
know,
spring.
man.
Just
Stop
harvested
it.
You
and
know
made
what I'm talking about?
comfrey salve. It's amazing. Now listen, when you cut the
There you go, some
the leaves off of the comfrey, did you cut it just like above the ground and it's starting to grow back, I'm sure, right? If that's the case, just keep letting it grow back. Usually in about 2 weeks, it's fully grown again.
Yeah, well, a little more than 2 weeks. Probably more like 3 to 4.
David's being funny.
So we talked to house plants, sing the flowers, or beat the crap out of it. No, we beat the crap out of okra plants.
So,
Nobody said anything
so
about me.
basically, David just said I was strange.
Showing.
I'm trying to grow calendula for salve, an antibiotic, for the first time this year.
The flowers are used to make medicine,
Mm-hmm.
prevent muscle spasms, to start menstrual periods and reduce fever. It's applied to the skin to reduce pain and swelling or inflammation and to treat poorly healing wounds and
I'm
ulcers.
never putting that stuff on me.
Oh look, Kathy
Maybe
shared a
start
recipe
with-
here in the chat.
Oh,
So
okay.
North Star
Okay.
Preps that are
Oh,
so 1
Yeah.
cup calendula oil with a 1/4 cup beeswax. Thank you, Kathy.
Well, looky there. I'll have to remember that one.
Jen at Stivers Homestead makes a great calendula salve. There you go.
Wonderful.
Bought some from her Etsy store. Yep, check out Stivers Homestead Etsy store. There you go.
yeah, definitely. Well, I'm gonna have to look into that.
I've heard a lot of stuff about calendulas, but I've never.
Yeah, I've never made the salves and stuff. I really want to try, but my herbs aren't always doing the greatest. Now the echinacea is doing fantastic
Yeah.
this year.
See, that's why I can use my oils, because it's the same thing that you get out of the herb.
Yeah,
Right.
but you don't get the pretty plant.
No, I don't
the
get
okra.
the pretty
Do
plant,
y'all
but
prune
it does
your
feel
okra?
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Up
Yeah.
from the
No,
bottom up?
that's why I
Yeah.
grow my herbs.
When you-
at the top
when
of
you
the well,
cut
because
the
I love
okra-
the plants.
When you cut the okra pod, you always cut directly the leaf directly below it.
So yours, when they get up 3 foot, 4 foot tall, will be just a head, and all the
Yes.
leaves below that.
Yeah.
Okay, so they
All
keep
the
producing.
leaves below it are
That's
gone.
and
That's
look,
another-
that's
that's
the
another-
way we do it
Yeah, that's the way
because it promotes the airflow.
right. I got
Yeah,
you.
it keeps from getting the powdery mildew
that's
because
what we
we're
do.
in the hot, humid area.
So when I cut a stalk of okra,
When you cut the pod,
You cut-
I
yeah,
use
cut the
I use
pod.
a sharp steak knife.
right?
Right.
So I
Okay.
cut the pod, and the leaf below it I cut off.
Yep.
Right.
So each one you do that with, so by the time if here in the south, they'll grow to a frost, so.
Oh yeah.
They'll
Eight-
produce
8
to a
foot
frost.
tall.
Yeah, 8 foot tall.
8 foot
stalks.
tall, 10 foot,
Easy,
big around,
yeah.
you can burn them in your fireplace. And if you do that, it'll be,
Yeah.
it'll be naked from 7 foot down, because
Yep.
you cut everything out, that's the way we grow ours too.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, it helps with the airflow. It helps prevent the mildew and stuff like that.
Now, if
It's
you're
so
only
much easier to
growing,
pick, too.
we grow it as a crop, rows and rows of it.
Yes.
Now, if you grow just 1 or 2 or 3, half a dozen okra plants, and you don't want to do it that way, there's nothing wrong with leaving the leaves on.
No.
Right.
that's
We
just
we
the
don't
way we do
space
it.
them the foot apart like they're supposed
And-
to be either.
And,
Yeah.
that's right,
Well,
that's right, no, we
like,
grow
don't
them,
get
I've
with
grown
you
mine
with
6
that.
inches apart.
Like,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
really put-
3 to
don't
4
take
inches
the 2
and
seconds,
sometimes-
you've got
And,
what you need.
Well,
And the
but
hotter
I
the
can get
better.
different oils.
Yeah.
That's one of the benefits.
Okra
of
like,
using oil,
right.
is because I can get different from
Heat
other regions.
and like when they're young, lots of nitrogen.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
mean,
Yep.
They're
And
actually-
it can be blood meal or rabbit manure. It doesn't have to be the store bought fertilizer nitrogen.
What's that other one you used to use? The
Ammonium sulfate.
ammonium sulfate. Ammonium nitrate is no longer available.
Right.
Because
Yeah, right.
Well,
people are
no.
misusing it.
Yeah.
because some people don't know how to behave.
See, I wouldn't even know what to make with it. I just throw it on my plants.
Yeah, it's from, the plant originated in Africa, so
See,
it's,
clueless.
it likes the heat out in wherever it was from, so.
I've never heard of beating the plants though.
Oh, beating okra plants.
Oh,
I'll be outside in the morning. Watch. 5:30 in the morning. Y'all better not be filming me.
oh, I will.
I'm gonna turn the camera off.
Oh, I'm gonna do it, and you won't know it. I'm gonna do it from the window. I have an excellent zoom on my phone.
Now don't go out there just slapping okra around because you're mad, and then just say, "But I'm helping."
I'll go take it out on the okra.
That's something I've never heard.
You've never
Really?
heard? Yes, you can live in any kind of nitrogen. That fish fertilizer,
Fish would
fish
be great.
emulsion
Yeah.
would be great with any of that. Blood meal.
Kate's messing with me.
What you doing?
What are you doing?
David says, and the deputy, let's see, and the deputy drives up and says, "You want to tell me why you're whipping those okra boys?"
Because Mama told me to.
Oh man.
Somebody says, whip it good."
I think that's funny. You'll see me whipping my okra.
I use seafood compost on my bucket potatoes. I bet that
That-
smells
I bet that-
wonderful.
Oh yeah, I bet that smells great.
Ugh.
You know, we've
Yeah.
made comfrey
We
tea.
made comfrey tea, and that is sewage. I'm telling you, that is sewage in a bucket.
Well,
That's gross.
rabbit tea, it don't smell the greatest.
No, but the comfrey is worse.
Yeah.
Yes, it-
Especially in the heat. It was bad.
Brandon Landry says, "They never heard of pimp slapping okra."
Whipping it into shape.
Oh man.
Try it the next time. Pick an okra and whip it. Just
Sean
before-
says I can use salmon on the okra. Okay?
Yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah,
then
you
I need
can.
some fresh salmon.
Yeah.
It's almost salmon season. He's gonna get me some salmon from Alaska and ship it to me, and I'm gonna send him some honey.
So,
You need to send him some okra.
do I get a phone call?
Oh, okay, that makes
Well,
sense.
you're
It's just
cooking
compost. Doesn't
Oh yeah, I'll
smell
call you. You
different.
gotta drive down here.
Oh, okay. All
Who's
right.
cooking salmon? It's only 6 hours.
Right. Just leave Wayne at home.
I said, when who's cooking salmon?
Can you hear the okra crying?
Feel good.
Right? Can you hear the okra crying? If I break all my okra plants in the morning because
You-
No,
somebody
you
told me.
don't knock
have
them
to-
over. You just switch them.
Don't whip the fire out of.
Don't. You just,
You have to whip them right.
David wants to know if you can
Okay.
hear the okra
look,
crying.
it's proper discipline.
Yeah.
You can't just beat the okra. You gotta discipline them properly.
We're gonna call protective service on
You
the
know, they
okra
have
over
rules.
here.
If
Because
it's
they
any
ain't
bruising,
beating it.
any bruising on a certain level, then you
I don't know
gotta,
if I like where this is going.
yeah, okay.
So it's a gentle
gentle-
beating.
Well, not really.
Are you guys getting okra? We actually have one small pod on
You
out of
have
the
more
plants.
blooms out there than
Yeah,
you think you
I
do.
saw a
Yeah.
lot of blooms out there.
Yep, they're starting. They're just now
What-
starting to start
What
with the
phase
blooms.
are we in? Are you talking about with opening things back up? 'Cause I think we're in phase 2.
Yeah.
I don't have
Okay,
a
Three
clue.
Musketeers,
Y'all film
and
it.
we still- Nobody had it around me or know what I'm talking about. I'm the weirdo. Huh? What? Let me see the one talking about the oil.
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe I missed something.
I hope someone does videos on that. Yeah, we're gonna be out there in the morning.
I'm
I'll
gonna video
show you
you
how.
eating them.
I'll show you how. I'll show
Me
you
and
how
Wayne
I
gonna
do-
be out there whipping the okra
Whipping
plants.
okra.
Yep. And then
Go on,
next
go
week,
on.
then next week you'll be like, oh my God, there's okra everywhere.
That's good because I like okra. I really could have used okra
Today.
for my gumbo.
From the 80s.
Could've.
Yeah, and I got here too late with what I brought.
Yeah, she brought okra after the gumbo was already cooked.
Have you ever eaten it raw?
No, she was telling me it's really
Oh
good.
my
It is
gosh.
fantastic. Okra.
Fantastic.
Raw
I would have
okra.
never guessed that okra
I would have
tasted
never
good
thought
raw.
it was raw.
And it's good for your
raw.
stomach.
Yep.
I eat
I
it
never
right out
heard
of the
beef
field.
raw.
It's good for your diabetes too.
The old
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
diabetic, so.
Kathy, thank you for joining us and moderating for us tonight. We really appreciate it. Hope you have a great night.
Oh, she's leaving.
Oh.
I've never had gumbo. That's a sad
Well,
story.
that is really sad.
Well,
Kate didn't.
Let's
now,
pray for Three Musketeers.
well, now I never had
Kate,
like
have you had gumbo
real
before
gumbo
tonight?
like y'all have until
Not your kind.
No.
Jareth made.
Yeah, that's right. You had Creole gumbo.
Yeah, Jared,
Yeah.
tonight was really good. Both times I've had the gumbo. I've only had it a couple of times, but no, that's not true. I don't want
So
to.
now you're
Well,
lying on
let's
us.
see.
No, I don't want. I don't want to
Let's see.
say. I don't want to offend
We-
anybody. It's
we
just,
didn't make potato salads, so Jairus had to be better. I'm just saying.
Well-
She
it
had
was very
potato
good.
salad.
It was
Now-
very good. See, I don't. I'm not from Louisiana, and the burnt taste is not something that I enjoy. And
It's
neither
not
one of
burnt.
these.
No,
It-
yours
it's
wasn't.
smoked.
Yours wasn't.
But some of it
Yours wasn't.
is.
And yours was not. It was all very tasty. It's this other stuff.
Some, yeah.
Don't
Sometimes
like
you
the,
can
I don't
smell
like
it.
the blackened taste.
Yeah.
How's that
Okay.
sound?
Right.
What?
Hold on, I want to vocalize this one too. We will be joining Kate on her live stream inside Kate's kitchen
On
on
Sunday.
Sunday at 1 p.m. Central.
Ah,
That's gonna be
Lori
fun.
Austin has never had okra.
Oh.
what?
Oh, bless your heart.
Hey, David, you got to try it raw.
Jay loves
Tara
says
says
I've
I
never
don't
had
like
real.
okra in my gumbo. Abby's from that camp too.
I like okra. Some people don't like it in the gumbo, but I'm a big okra eater.
Never
I
had real
will eat
gumbo. just
okra
some
any
J-Love,
kind of
But I don't
I
like it
promise
raw.
you,
That's
there
the
is
way I
a
don't like it.
difference between
I
the.
don't think I've ever eaten it boiled, but I
Sounds
eat it
like some-
pickled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
gumbo
okay,
would be
Brandon makes sense. Sounds like someone burnt their root.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
And
I think
that's all I'd ever
yeah.
been exposed to until these two hooked me up. And
Mama
And
Z
I
says
was-
blackened is the best, and I'm from Texas.
David, I promise you, if you ate a piece of raw okra, you would think, "Oh my gosh, why haven't I been doing this all my life?"
I ate raw corn on the cob.
Blackened
Oh, yeah.
is good on
Amazing,
some
amazing.
meats.
Pardon?
Blackened.
And burning the roux is
Blackening
probably the
something
problem.
though is good on some meats, but on roux, if you overcook the roux and you get one little burnt speck
Right.
in it, the whole
Right.
thing is bitter.
Right.
Yeah. And maybe that's what I've tasted.
Michelle
It
P,
before.
I
It
would
could be,
rather
yeah.
eat
But
snake
I
than
wasn't
okra.
having-
Well, then you go right ahead and eat the snake. That'll be more okra for me.
I wasn't having real Louisiana people
Right.
cooking.
That's true.
Right.
Like,
You know.
Yeah.
Is
So-
it
and
slimy?
So that makes a difference.
What?
Raw okra.
Yes.
It's not as slimy as boiled okra.
No.
It is.
kinda
It
crunchy.
does the inside.
It is, but it does have a little bit of a slime to it, but not as
But
much
it's
as
not-
when you're
it is
cooking
not-
it.
not as much
Because
as
when
when
you
you cook
heat it, it
But
really
it's not-
releases that.
You
that
can't
slime.
tell it's slime,
Okay.
but yeah, well,
Carol, Fishes and Loaves Life has a question. What's the best way to fry okra? I'm not going to answer that because I would be a smart aleck.
Well,
That was my idea too.
because I
I was
want to
gonna-
say in a pan.
I was
So
going to
back.
say in oil.
Yeah, yeah.
You fry it in oil, you bread it.
Bread it and batter it like
Like
fried
fish.
eggplant or
Or,
zucchini.
well, not
or-
fish, but
We mix a little cornmeal with a little flour
There
and
you go.
put it in
Salt
milk
and
bath
pepper.
it and throw it in a pan, hot oil,
Well-
and do it up.
See, I don't even
salt and
make
pepper
that
is
one.
good. But add a little bit of red pepper to the mix.
Hey,
I
Bob's
don't eat red
Adventure.
pepper.
Mama Thieves agrees with me. Do it in cornmeal.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
See,
Yeah.
I put
Can't hurt in
I
cornmeal.
put flour and cornmeal, and I put
Yes.
salt and pepper, and sometimes I'll put like a small splash of garlic in it.
Yeah.
But you
I put a
know,
little
Stuff
garlic, yeah,
okra with
cornmeal.
cheese
Yes.
and bread
and
and fry it.
But I put garlic in
Ah,
everything.
that's
Rachel
not a
told me
bad
about
idea.
that.
That's
She's
not-
got some.
Reap
She's,
what you sow. Have a good night.
I
Thanks
think
for
it was
stopping by.
peppers that she's gonna do that
See
with.
you. See you this
And some
weekend.
okra. And she's gonna stuff it with. Take the okra and you cut it in half long ways, and you take the seed out
mhm.
and you stuff it with cheese, and she's gonna like wrap it in bacon and grill it.
Oh, I
Who's
guess we
gonna do
could have
that?
mentioned that too.
Rachel.
So I gotta come
To
back
fry
next week?
okra, you cut it in chunks. I don't know, did we mention that?
What's that?
To cut the okra in chunks to fry it.
Well,
Yeah, usually about half inch,
I forget.
Yeah.
half inch to an inch thickness. Yeah.
I forget that some people may not know these things. I mean, I feel like it's just, I mean, I've grown up this way.
Okay,
So.
we need to do an okra video
Yeah.
then when we start harvesting some okra.
Yeah.
That's a
We
good
get
idea.
some tomorrow, I'll help and eat it.
Oh, Mama Z says I did a video this week on the
Oh,
on the
on the
fried
okra?
okra.
Guys, read what you sow is leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we told him
Yeah.
good night.
Good night.
Good night, Reed. Thanks for coming in, guys.
We'll see you in a couple of days.
Like
I
fried
will,
like
you
fried
will.
green tomatoes.
Hopefully see you Sunday.
Yes. Very similar.
Very similar to the fried green tomatoes.
Lazy Pond Farm, welcome.
Sounds like a jalapeno popper. Yeah. For the okra. But
Yeah,
I've never
that's
heard
a-
of
that's
doing
a
that
good
with
idea.
okra.
That's a good idea. I've seen a guy grill okra on the grill before.
But never stuffing
Nope,
it with
nope,
cheese
never
and
seen
wrapping
it.
it all up.
See, I've never
I've
heard of
seen
that
people
either.
doing it with peppers, and
It was-
it doesn't
okay.
have to be just jalapenos.
Yeah.
Y'all check out Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. She says she did she fried okra, squash, and potatoes.
I
this
Oh,
think
week.
that's
that
wonderful.
throw an onion in there and you got the quadfecta.
Well, Frank,
I done got excited now. I burped. I'm ready to go.
Oh, good lord.
All right, Wayne.
oh my heavens.
I'm
Man,
losing it.
that is a quadfecta there.
I just heard you swallow
Oh,
that
Mama
one.
Z said it had onion, so it was the quadfecta. Way to go,
Oh.
Mama Z.
Nice.
Okay, so are you gonna do dad jokes?
Okay, I'll set up Abby for this one.
Hmm.
Come on, it's your joke. I'm just gonna set you up. So, what's the difference between ignorance and apathy?
Can I say it?
Yeah.
I don't know and I don't care.
Very good.
Quadfecta.
Quadfecta.
You see, I do a lot of frying for him, y'all.
Going to
I
video.
fry a lot of food for him.
Going to use that term. Sean said he's going to use that term. In the next
Excellent.
video.
Okay.
Just
You
give me
got the
credit.
next video?
Here.
Well, I look forward to that.
Here,
Thank you.
taking a break.
Yeah. We're gonna let y'all do dad jokes.
Oh, boy.
Woo, woo.
I don't have any dad jokes. I don't know. I
You are a
ain't- I am a dad joke. I'm a bad joke.
Did your dad tell you that?
What? That I was a bad joke?
The best, the
Best
joke,
name.
the best joke I ever told was when you were born.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's horrible.
That's really mean.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's funny if you don't mean it.
It's not funny.
Oh boy, you're not a dad. You wouldn't think so.
No, I'm not.
You know what they say about camping in the middle of the woods?
Sharon Bashir wants to know if Abby's okay. She says she looks frozen.
I'm just cold.
It's
I was-
98 degrees down here and she's cold.
It's not even like it's 72 degrees in the house.
I'm cold and I ate too much, okay? Leave me
Is it
alone.
not keeping you warm?
It's
Oh, it is.
intense.
Lori,
That's
I
intense.
never that combination would have never come across my mind.
Stuffed okra with chocolate? I don't know
Silk?
about that. Abby say silk 4 times.
Silk, 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 silk.
Is that fast?
Silk, 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 silk. Wait, how many times is that?
That was fast.
Okay, now he says spell silk 4 times.
S-I-L-K, 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 S-I-L-K.
John, you came in just in time. We're talking dad jokes. Stuffing okra with chocolate is a waste of chocolate.
No, Abby, you're supposed to say quote silk quote 4 times.
No, I don't think so.
What, they drink milk. Is this supposed to be one of those riddles that gets your
Yep.
head?
And
Yep.
you have failed miserably.
Well, that means I'm smart enough to not get it. Oh.
I love it. I absolutely love it when Abby has these little aha moments. Because earlier today, y'all are gonna love this. Y'all are gonna love this. Abby is standing in the kitchen talking about, we can dehydrate everything except water. I don't get it. And
Okay. That was
look, this
bad.
child. I said, so I was in the other part of the room, and I said, "Yeah, Abby." I was like, "Dehydrated water. Just add wait." And she had that moment. She's like, "Ah!" She just busted out laughing. Oh, it's great. I love you.
I love you too. I'm cold.
Yeah, Abby tends to overthink to the point of like just the common sense escapes her.
Spell most, then roast, then host. MOSTROASTHOST. Did I get that right, or did I mess up?
Well, I mean, it's right there. It's not hard to
Looking at it, I can't mess that up. That's what I got. I may not fall. I may not.
Except the ones who eat chocolate and make chocolate milk.
What do you put in a toaster? Toast?
No, you put bread, that's what they
Come on, you guys.
That's like, why do people say hot water heater? Why would you heat hot water? It's already hot.
You guys are so mean.
Go on, instant water is a good idea. Alpine Gulch, that's a new name. Welcome. Oh man, good times. Thaw, unthaw, never got that.
Unthaw, never got that. Unthaw, never got that.
You're hung up on that, aren't
I
you?
am. I'm trying to spell it out.
Why do people drive on parkways and park on driveways, right?
I never even understood that.
They work better than cold water heaters. Just asked both my kids, they said milk as well.
That's funny.
Unthaw would be freeze. Yeah, I guess it would be. If you
Unthaw, never
unthawed
got-
something, you would be freezing it.
That's correct.
Does that make sense?
That's right.
Well, like,
Oh, I see what you're asking. Unthaw, you ain't never because you're unfreezing it
I want to ask you guys a question.
or you're freezing it.
What is the past tense of pet?
Of what?
Of what?
Pet. Like I pet the dog. What is the past tense?
It would be pet.
Petty?
It's pet.
See,
Why
there's
wouldn't it be pat? I
Pat?
patted. It would be patted. I patted.
No, it would be pet. What is?
Uh-huh.
I'm not asking you the past tense of pat.
Okay. Okay.
Pet.
Pet.
What is the past tense of pet? I had to look this up.
Is it pet?
I want to see what people say first.
I don't know.
Look, there's
Yep,
there's
petted,
there's two different
Yep. Petted.
lines of thinking here.
Petted is not proper grammar.
See, it's not. It doesn't sound
It
right.
doesn't look right.
You know, I think not caught, pet. I pet the dog. So like yesterday, what?
Pet
I
the dog.
agree with enriched refuge. No, I'm sorry, living the road life, petted.
Well, okay. Since we've got some answers. Oh, you see, Carol's being smart aleck.
Oh,
I
she's
was
a teacher. She's a
Bro.
grammar teacher.
Yeah.
I was petting
So-
the dog yesterday.
I looked it up. And the most accepted is petted,
Really?
Uh-huh.
but pet is also acceptable.
Right.
And I think it sounds so weird because you think of wet.
Right.
Because the past tense of wet is wet.
Or wedded.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not using wedded and petted. This just sounds weird. I wedded.
Wait, are you
Some
talking
places
about a
it's
pet
petted.
that is dead? No.
Past tense.
Yeah.
I like the other one. I was petting the dog yesterday, and
Why are
And
baking
he wedded on
recipes so
me.
secretive?
I don't.
what?
I wetted the dog after I petted it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, why are baking recipes so
My
secretive?
Sean, my brother wetted the bed.
They're on the need-to-know basis.
Ah, need the dough.
Need the dough. I can't see. My eyes are blurry, so I can't read it that well. Can you bring it up a little bit, please? Thank you.
According to Google, the past tense of pet has been petted for over 500 years. Fairly recently, pet Yeah, that's what I looked up. I just didn't explain it so well. Thank you for that. Pet
Let's see
has
if-
become regularly used and accepted in informal
Okay.
settings.
I'm gonna find
So
some
petted
dad
is
jokes.
more formal. What are you looking at?
Dad jokes.
Well, that's what I want to be, more formal.
Dad joke riddles. Let's see.
Dad, did you get a haircut? No, I got them all cut.
That's good. That's what I say all the time. Yeah. Or I'll go tell the barber I need a haircut. He says, which one?
I need a haircut bad, like right now, because I've got this neck
I
furrow
got me a
going
new
on.
one last week.
I
You
got-
tell?
Well, the last time I got a haircut was a homestead haircut in the backyard,
Oh,
and that's when I found out my
I got
hair
a
is
prison
thinning.
haircut
Okay, I've got a
before
few
this
of them.
one, and it was
Almost a lot.
horrible.
What goes down but never goes up?
Down but never goes up. What goes down but never goes up? It's not an
Let's see
elevator.
if some of them can figure it out too.
What goes down but never comes up? Do you
Rain.
brush your teeth?
They got it.
Oh, it's
Rain.
rain.
Very
Okay.
good, very good.
I'm not getting my haircut till we hit
And
10K.
age doesn't go
Skull.
down. Age goes up, but not down.
Rain,
Age goes up. Yeah, that's right. Age will go up.
Okay,
Huh?
what goes?
rain,
Rain, that's
Yeah.
right.
What goes in and around the house but never touches it?
air,
Goes in and around the house.
I think these are more riddles than dad jokes.
I know. Dad joke riddles.
In and around the house, but never touches it. I don't know.
The sun.
Freaky Keith.
Uh,
What goes up a chimney down but can't come down a chimney up? What goes up a chimney down
I don't know these.
but can't come
oh
down a
my
chimney up?
goodness. Sonny's place is getting a haircut tomorrow.
The
and
shovel.
10 to 11 inches.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Hey, that's cheating. You're doing the weight loss thing. You're getting all that hair cut off.
What do you call someone with no body and no nose?
No body and no nose. No one. I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Bad jokes.
Oh, I know, they're horrible.
An umbrella.
What do you call a fat psychic?
What do you call a fat psychic?
A large
for-
medium.
No, a fortune teller.
Fortune. Well, I'm in your seat here.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
A fortune teller. That's great. Sean, behave.
Why are fish good lawyers?
Cause they,
What was Beethoven's favorite fruit?
Beethoven's favorite fruit. I'm not sure. Or what was the house one? The house one was the sun. What is yours? Which question?
David Howell, that would be third base or home plate.
Okay. Why are
That's
fish
rude.
good lawyers?
David, they calling me rude. Tell me I'm wrong.
Beethoven's
is what,
favorite
Abby?
fruit.
Wait,
Why is
I'm
what?
sorry. Say that again.
Why are fish good lawyers?
Because they're always in schools.
They like to debate.
I would like to debate. Oh, Beethoven's fruit banana. That's hilarious. Oh,
Oh,
David,
yeah.
sorry. It's second base. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I made a pencil with 2 erasers that was pointless.
Hey, I heard that about life without God is pointless. I've heard that too.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Some of these jokes are just dumb.
Oh, this is dumb.
Heirloom permaculture says this Saturday. What did I miss? Well, they
What's
said
a
hi,
pirate's
hi
favorite
Amy.
letter?
Okay.
A pirate's favorite letter. I know this one.
I put the
You would-
answer in.
Yes,
you would think it's R, but it's actually the C.
Oh, I bet you it
Did you
is.
hear
the
that?
C.
Did you hear that, Kate?
No,
You would think R, but it's actually the C.
the T.
The
The
C.
C.
Oh,
This one, I don't know if it's funny or
I
not.
love it because her birds say "arr"
Yeah.
like a pirate.
Yeah, they do.
I love it. I
Yeah,
was
Tara,
cracking up
I was
Sunday.
dressed
When
as
we
a
asked
pirate
her
for
what the pirate
Halloween when we
things
did
are.
our live stream.
Yeah, I heard him on the
And I
live
told
stream
that one.
Sunday, and I was so laughing. I was like, "That is too cute."
I don't know if this is funny or not, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. What are the 3 unwritten laws of marriage?
3 unwritten laws of marriage.
Oh,
I don't know.
1, 2,
Oh, I told
3.
him it was fine. Get in there.
Oh, they're unwritten,
Yeah.
right?
I didn't know if it was funny or not, but I figured I'd tell you anyway.
Whoa.
Everybody walk around barefoot a lot.
I think Carol's offending you. I mean, like making fun of you. She goes, "Amy, your face," and laughs.
what in the world?
I'm kidding. Carol.
I think
I'm
she
kidding.
thought I was Amy.
Dancing pirate on Halloween. Yes, that live stream. Yes.
Dad,
That
are
was
you
a big
alright?
live stream.
Yes, it was. What?
Dad, are you alright?
No, I'm dad.
No, you're half left.
Wow.
Oh dear Lord.
I totally went a different angle with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do.
and you ruined it.
Patty G, welcome. That's Patty from Southern Blessed
Blessed.
Homestead.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
we're almost neighbors.
Ooh,
Almost
What is-
neighbors.
what
Yeah.
does a nosy chili pepper do?
As the crow flies, we
Is
know where it's
jalapeno
from.
business?
Yep.
Oh,
How do you
no.
make a Kleenex dance?
You put a little boogie
You
in it.
put a little boogie in it.
Wait, you missed it because Wayne did the whole little boogie back here.
Oh. Heirloom Permaculture says, "Hi, Patty Mac."
Give a dog a bone. Hi, Patty man.
Hidden within myself. Welcome.
What? Why did the bike keep falling down?
I know why. Good night, Three Musketeers. Have a good night.
An old man at the bank asked me if I could check his balance, so I pushed him over.
I love it.
That's
So,
hilarious. That'll be me one day. Somebody push me over. Watch
Brandon,
me
it was
roll.
too tired. That's why the bike kept falling down.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Oh, that's raw.
This
Oh,
one's pretty good. It says, "I stand corrected," said the man in the orthopedic shoes.
Oh, that's great.
I love it. She reads jokes and gets them like all of a sudden and
Carol
just
says-
starts cracking up.
I said that when Abby mentioned the joke about marriage, and Amy, your eyes were like huge, and you made the "oh no" face.
Oh,
What do you find in a clean nose?
It's
I
not.
don't know.
It wouldn't be clean then.
And Enriched Refuge says, How do you play boobies?
Fingerprints.
Fingerprints. In a clean nose?
Why are you putting
Oh.
fingerprints?
Oh, yeah,
Because your fingers have
that's
been up
good.
oh, that was just. Oh,
How do you
Oh.
play boobies?
what?
What?
I don't know.
Are
It
you
says, how
guys
do you play?
reading?
It says, How do you play boobies?
Where
I
do
don't
you see
know.
I don't
where do you?
know.
Yeah, where do you see that?
It's just loads, but some funny looking faces on there.
Oh boy. Here we
Good.
go. Heirloom Permaculture says, How do you know how to keep a room full of Cajuns in suspense? He's not going to answer.
Yeah. I'm not Cajun. I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'm not either. How?
I've got a great joke about construction, but I'm still working on
That's
it.
a good one.
That's
Poor Patty. She says, "Oh my, I hit dad joke time. Bad dad joke times."
Oh,
Stick
it's-
your head in
these
a
are
beehive and say boobies.
Do what?
How do you play with? How do you play
scare-
boobies?
It's how, I've always told it, how do you scare bees? Boobies.
Stick your head in a beehive and yell boobies.
Did you hear about the Italian chef that died? He passed away.
He passed
Oh, he
away.
passed away.
Pasta. He passed away.
Did you hear about the old man who streaked at the flower show?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Was it Wayne? Is that where you looked?
Is that why you looked at him thinking it was him
I
that
don't
did it?
go to flower
he
shops.
read this and went,
I
Like
don't go
even
to
within
flower
myself
shops.
said.
I don't go to flower shops.
Since I work at a deli, we have a pickle section. If my manager puts them out, I'll be like, I need to go home. I'm feeling dill.
She's never amused at my jokes.
Speaking of pickles, since heirloom permaculture is here, I drank pickle juice so that you would come to the Bayou Bash, and we canceled the Bayou Bash. So, what's up? You owe me.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Oh my God.
He won first prize for his dried arrangement.
Well, no wonder Brett turned around and looked at you like.
What's a ninja's favorite type of shoes?
Daddy locked me
Sneakers.
away for this hour.
I was thinking,
Locked
you
me
really
back
went to a
away.
flower show?
Lori, oh my goodness.
I locked Mac away for this hour.
That was bad, Lori. I'm with David. That was bad.
She's apologizing to you.
Yeah.
I'm not explaining that one
Yeah,
to
let's
you.
not.
Nope, definitely not on the live stream. Oh man,
the old
this is
folks
great.
got that one.
Ben Smith said all the old folks got that one.
That's a joke in itself.
Did you know the first French fries weren't actually cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece.
Oh, Abby was not amused.
You got the Abby eye roll.
Abby
on
hadn't
that
got
one.
it yet.
I got it. It's
Heirloom
just not
Permaculture
funny.
says we were really close to Louisiana this last weekend. Angela and I snuck away to southeast Oklahoma.
Ooh.
Hey,
And
you
you
were
didn't
close to
come
our house.
visit?
Well, no, you wasn't either.
Why can't you hear the pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
Because the P is silent.
No way.
Oh.
Austin, it's so funny. Thank you. She needed this.
Dawn, I'm so glad we could make your night.
Oh, I live with this constantly.
I do too for the next 4 days.
It's scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, just wait, Miss Kate. We ain't made it through tomorrow yet.
Yeah, Wayne's here. It gets worse.
It just really
Oh, my
intensifies.
You've really got to hand it to short people because they usually can't reach it anyways.
I know, right?
I
Patty?
resemble that remark. I mean, resent.
Oh, we laughed big time last live. I was on. What did we? Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
the
not repeat that.
Last line was
yeah,
nuts.
that one got crazy.
Somebody have gas?
No, we talked. Nope, I'm not going there.
We'll fill you in later.
It's what we were talking about. I don't want that to go. I don't want this live stream to get so derailed.
Derailed.
Oh, it was bad.
It
I
was
thought
terrible.
we were derailed when we hit the joke section.
No. Last week was
Listen.
bad.
You tell me that.
If April showers bring May flowers, what do Mayflowers bring?
Pilgrims.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Can you read over my shoulder?
No, but that was kind
She's
of a
little.
lame joke. That was a lame joke.
Oh
Just
man.
saying.
Why did the police
was the one I
arrest the
missed.
turkey?
Why did the police arrest the turkey?
They suspected foul play.
Wow.
You need to find us a better one.
Yeah, that
They're
wasn't her.
supposed to be corny, okay?
Oh.
Hang on, I have a joke book.
Yeah, the chat on last week. Just
Ow!
kinda
I just
hit
ran into the table and I'm
Went downhill.
into the gutter.
Oh.
Well,
Bad.
Oh man, it was bad. That wasn't last week. That was week before last when I was here. Last week I was at the firehouse and we.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
No, our live streams while I'm at the firehouse don't do so well.
what is that hidden with myself said short joke?
Well,
It says short jokes. Who are you calling smaller
Smaller
than a
than
grain
a-
of sand? Patty asked if you're cold, Abby.
Yep.
And she's cold, but she's also showing off this poncho that Kate made for her.
Yeah, I was gonna get a blanket, but they reminded me to get the poncho.
I was gonna tell a railway joke, but I lost my train of thought.
Okay. What do you call a prehistoric pig?
David said, oh no, a book. This is going downhill fast.
I don't know.
Jurassic pork.
Jurassic Park.
Oh Lord.
Where's Lefty? Who's Lefty? Am I
Where's
missing
Lefty?
something?
Wait, what?
Oh, see, he stayed quiet. about the whole pickle juice thing, and then here he comes back again, thinking I forgot.
If we breathe oxygen during the day, what do we breathe at night? Nitrogen.
Oh.
Abby's making me sweat.
Okay, that wasn't even cool, Abby. Let's try again.
Want to hear a joke about
That was
paper?
terrible.
Never mind, it's terrible.
Where does a
Oh.
general keep his armies?
In his
In his
sleeveys.
sleeveys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really get
That's
this
an
one.
old one.
I don't really get this one, but it says, what
That's
is it?
probably good.
I don't know what I missed, but I walked in just in time to get for Brent to get smacked with a book.
Let's hear it.
She said this is a good one.
She said, I don't really get this one. I said, that is probably a good one.
He deserved that smack. Okay.
Now I'm going to make okra.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
What is
Marilyn,
it?
Isn't it?
And my favorite.
what did you say?
That's those moments.
You're supposed to share light.
She
Y'all
said,
cold?
No, look.
She's showing off her poncho.
Poncho.
This
That's
This
a
is
shawl.
shawl.
A saddle blanket?
this is what Kate made me and brought. It is beautiful.
If I make mine
Okay.
really big, because I need like
What
a
did the
tent, you know,
what did the
like,
Well,
drummer
I
get on his
just have to
IQ
do.
test?
well, I'll get your
what did the
sound.
drummer get on his IQ test?
Wait a minute, I finally got Lefty.
What?
I finally got Lefty. Well, Poncho and Lefty.
Oh,
Oh.
living a rogue life said, "Lick the book and she'll never pick it up
Thank you,
again."
North George. That's true.
Okay.
Yours choice.
What did the drummer
I did a good job.
make
Oh yeah, it's
on his
beautiful,
IQ test?
and it's so
Get on his
soft.
IQ test.
I
What
love
did he
it.
get on his IQ test?
Yes.
What did the drummer get on his
Oh, I'm
IQ
gonna stay
test?
wrapped up this winter because I stay
Saliva.
cold in the wintertime.
Saliva?
I guess I get so
Okay.
used to the heat
Let me see that
that
one
when
more
it gets a
time.
little bit
Apparently they're
cold,
trying-
I'm
Let me see
freezing.
this.
Yeah.
Apparently they're
Let
trying
me
to
see the
say.
book. I don't think she read it right. I think she read the wrong line.
What did the drummer get on his
Oh.
IQ test? Saliva.
North Shore Preparedness says drool. Does that mean that is that like a drummers are so stupid joke? Is that what that means? Because that's what makes sense to me.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
Drool.
Drool. Oh,
Did-
drool.
did
Drum roll. Drool.
No,
No.
No.
I think he's so dumb he just drooled on it.
No.
I
Yeah,
think
yes.
that's yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, okay, that's why I didn't get it, because I guess you gotta be
Wow,
smarter
that's
than the
insulting
average
to
man.
drummers.
I
Did
didn't
you
know
hear about the
drummers
cobra
were
that hid in the
dumb.
tuba?
A cobra that hid in the tuba.
Yeah.
Do what now?
No.
Repeat.
Did you hear about the cobra that hid in the tuba? He was a real snake in the brass.
Oh my God.
Somebody take the book away from me.
I'm having too much fun, so leave me alone.
We called them dummers.
Oh, God.
That ain't fun. I don't want.
Still,
Don't want to offend nobody. That ain't fun.
Now I know a drummer. He's fairly smart.
What song do vampires hate?
what song do vampires hate?
You are my sunshine.
Oh my heavens.
Oh
Wow.
boy.
Where did you get that book?
It's a gift.
That says the funniest joke book ever.
That's
and
a
it's-
lie.
That's
There's a lie right on the cover. It says the funniest joke book ever.
It's a gift.
That's the biggest joke in the book. It's the title.
Enriched. We sure enjoyed you being in live tonight.
Just messing with you.
This was out of
Thanks
one
for
I got
coming.
from Joel's mom.
Enjoy your garden salad.
This was out of one of the things that I got from Joel's mom. That's
Oh,
what I
I'm
was
sorry.
saying. Bet you feel like a jerk now.
When does it?
When does a joke become
Roll on
a
with it,
dad
Amy.
joke?
Wow.
Roll on, baby girl.
oh wow.
She is really
I'm honored
come out
that you
tonight.
smacked me in the head with it.
Yeah.
Brett,
Susan needs to be here every week
I think y'all need to put some distance between y'all. There's a little bit of heat going on over here. She's never this stirred up. What'd you do to her,
Oh my
Brett?
goodness.
I can't
When it becomes apparent.
she got backup tonight.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, there it is.
It's getting
She
warm
knows.
in here.
She knows I got her covered. I got her back.
Brand, you'll honor it when it becomes apparent.
Yeah.
That's
What?
awesome.
He said, when does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent.
Oh, that's funny.
Regift the book, Abby. That's what Michelle says.
Guys, it's 9:30.
Oh. Is it 9:30?
Yep, that's
Oh
9:30.
my.
Wow, that went quick.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a night, guys. I know we're having a good time, but we need,
Oh,
we
yeah.
need prayer requests.
Prayer requests?
Kate, I think Kate knows our routine a little better than we do.
That's what a good moderator is
That's
for.
right, that's right.
Put
She's got this going on over here, y'all.
Put my father
No, y'all.
on there.
Okay, enough about the
Oh,
book.
goodness.
Okay.
Put my father
Ouch.
on there.
Yeah, we.
Walter Ernest.
Yeah,
Have a
we.
good
Don't
night,
start me
Brandon.
with that book thing, thank you.
Sorry.
You deserve another smack over the head for that one.
He has a spot on his liver and he's going for a biopsy
Yep.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll get back.
Oh, and I have a cousin who's more like my brother. He had, he was diagnosed with bile duct cancer
Oh, wow.
and had surgery a week ago today.
Good night, David.
And
Night, David.
Sunday
Again, thanks for your service.
Sunday night they rushed him into emergency surgery. He had a blood clot in his liver.
Thanks for yours too.
Good night,
But
Dawn.
he's been doing fairly well this week, and hopefully he will be able to come home soon.
Wow.
Mama Z's Texas Kitchen needs prayer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just unspoken prayer from Mama Z.
Got it.
Have a good night, Ellie. Thanks for joining us.
The Abbotts.
Patty's friends, the Abbotts.
Abbott's.
Pray for those in power to make smart decisions.
You are absolutely
That's
right.
top of the list.
Vicious and Lowe's needs prayer for her mom's dementia.
Yeah.
J Love Adventures prayers for her friend Sammy to find the courage to leave a very bad relationship.
That's
Oh, wow.
Sammy with an I. Oh, you've got it there. Mary Beth says Smitty's back in the hospital having convulsions after dialysis. Stopped breathing during yesterday's convulsion.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Definitely keeping Smitty in prayer. And you.
And you, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we need to put all dads on there for this week too.
Former
Travel
and-
mercies when I go home.
Yes.
Yeah.
If she goes home.
Stop.
She's coming to Arkansas. She just didn't tell you that yet. Oh, that's.
You
Oh,
gotta
by
clear
the way-
that with David.
David.
By the way, David, we forgot to tell you she's coming to Arkansas too. Forgot. Sorry.
Former and current servicemen. Oh God,
my
I'm
gosh,
so
Mary
sorry,
Beth.
Mary Beth. She had
Mm.
to do CPR.
Wow.
Patty's mom.
Surgery recovery.
Thank you all for sharing your prayer requests with us. We really appreciate that.
We close, kind of leading prayer.
Oh yeah, Wayne would like to lead a prayer.
Is that all right with everybody?
That's
Yeah.
more than fine.
Let me borrow that list.
I think I got everybody.
Okay.
I'm gonna put David on the list because he is home alone with the birds.
Oh yes. And I'm sure he's already missing Miss Kate. So.
Yeah, I'm certain he's missing Kate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry when she leaves.
You are?
You're gonna throw a party
I
when
just
I
know.
leave.
Father, we're so grateful that you've given us friends to spend the night with and laugh and just enjoy fellowship with each other. And we thank you for the opportunity to do that. God, and in our group and in our circle here, there's lots of prayer requests that need to go up. Just to mention a few, we pray for Susan's dad and cousin and their situation with their health. Mama Z and the Abbotts. We pray for the ones that are serving our country or that has and is still doing that. We lift those up to you for Sammy and that situation with her. There's so many folks out there who are battling diseases and illnesses, with dementia. And we just ask you to put a special grace on there for Miss Mary Beth and that situation there, Lord. We just ask you to put a extra unction of grace on their lives and bring some healing, bring them back to their health. Got the ones traveling, Miss Kate and us. We just ask you to be with us. Pray for Patty's mom. We pray for David while he's waiting on Miss Kate to come back. God, there's so many more that's hurting and needs your grace. And my prayer is, Father, is send your extra unction of grace to each one that needs it. Show them that your love that their love more than they know. That you're there for them, you're on their side, and you go to bat for them. Father, we just thank you for everything you do, but most of all, we thank you for what you did on the cross with your son Jesus, for his death, burial, and resurrection to give us life, to give us the opportunity to have life with you and to spend eternity with you. We just pray for each one to have blessings from you, and we thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
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 Bye,
Guys,
everyone.
Awesome.
be sure and check out the channels that are here visiting with us tonight.
Yep.
Inside Kate's Kitchen and Grow Where You're Planted Homestead. They're awesome friends. Awesome friends. And I'm going to ask Wayne to close this like he closes his videos.
All right. And just remember, you love more than you know, and grow where you planted.
Bye,
Amen.
everybody.
Good night,
Night,
y'all.
guys.
Thanks for joining us.
I'll turn it out. I want to press it. Hey!